Hey, what's up everyone, welcome back to another video. And today I got a new camera. Well, at least the camera is new for me, might not be new to the market. It's the Lumix G7, which I'm recording right now. I'm recording in 4K, but I'm gonna downscale to 1080p because my older camera, which is the Nikon D5300, can record only in 1080p, and I'm gonna do today a comparison. I'm gonna try to take the same shots with one and the other one and see which one is better, which one performs better, because I want to replace my Nikon D5300. This camera is good for pictures, but it's not that good for video because the autofocus on it sucks pretty bad. And sometimes when, for example, I'm trying to record the phone, I use manual focus. Of course, you're gonna move the hand, touch the screen of the phone, or whatever you're doing, you're gonna move your hand a little. And if you're using manual focus, well, the video will not be with good quality, which I had some problems with that. But overall, if you're trying to shoot still videos and take pictures, this camera, in my opinion, it's better than the G7. But well, we are here to make videos, and the G7, in my opinion, it does better because it has 4K, and the autofocus, it might not be perfect, but well, at least tries to focus smoothly compared to the Nikon, which focuses always like very harsh. I'm gonna show you some examples. But yeah, like I've said, I'm recording with this one in 4K because, well, this camera, that's the point of this camera, recording in 4K, and gonna downscale it in 1080p because this camera can record only in 1080p. I can't really render a video in 4K while this one records in 1080p, and if I upscale this footage from this one, then the comparison will not be really fair. I mean, the best comparison will be to record 1080p on this one and 1080p in this one, but well, the point of this camera is recording in 4K. Another problem that I got with this camera is the ports of this camera, it's on this left side, and even the port for the microphone is on this side, and whenever I try to rotate the display, I can't rotate the display because the microphone is on this side and this rubber port is also on this side, so I need to rotate the display like this, which I don't have this problem on the G7. And the biggest problem of this camera is the autofocus, which I can't really use autofocus with this camera, so I need to use manual focus. And manual focus, well, I can't really, if the camera is like far away, like this one I'm recording, I can't really reach to press the button to focus, so I need to use a selfie stick to press the button to focus. While with this G7, I can use, for example, right now I'm using manual focus, but I can use my phone, which I'm doing right now. I can use my phone to focus on me or to focus on something else. So this is what I always wanted, which I can't really have with the D5300. This one has also Wi-Fi, so in theory it also should be able to connect with the phone and do the same thing as this one, but there is no app for Nikon. And for example, now I'm touching to focus on the screen and not my face, and now I'm touching back to focus on my face and not the background. So this is what I was looking always, which I never could have on the Nikon D5300. But yeah, let's try some different stuff and see which one performs better. Recording with the internal microphone of the Lumix G7. Recording still in 4K. The light in the room is not that bright. Recording with the internal microphone of the D5300. same settings and the same face recognition. You can see the Nikon has a bigger aperture. It can capture more of my body, while the Lumix has a smaller angle. But the Lumix G7 crops a little the image when recording in 4K. Let me switch to 1080p and you will see the angle will be a bit bigger. Now 1080p, and you can see now in 1080p compared to the 4K previously. In 4K the image is a bit cropped, but well, if you need a wider angle then you can use the 1080p, which I'm using right now. But well, like everyone wants to use the 4K. But what I noticed, another thing that I noticed is in 4K the autofocus is much slower than in 1080p. So this was it, guys. I hope the comparison was kind of fair. I tried to use the same settings in both of them. Of course there will be some still that will say that the comparison wasn't fair because I used 4K in this one and 1080p in the other one. But this comparison wasn't really to show all the differences between this one and the other one. It was more to show you the difference in the image quality, how the autofocus works, because the autofocus, like I said, in the Nikon D5300 is pretty damn bad. It still works, but it's not really that good. And another big plus of this G7 camera is touchscreen. So also when you're shooting maybe close objects, you also can touch the screen to focus. You don't really need to mess with the lens, which having a touchscreen is a big plus on a camera. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know in the comments which one you think performed better, which one you think as well that the image quality was better, and also which one performed better in the low light, because Nikon, it's a better camera in low light situations, but well, this G7 didn't do bad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.